Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading for October 2022. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this month. I feel like, in general, it feels like the theme for October so far is manifestation. So I feel like a lot of the things that we've been kind of building towards, wanting to see some kind of result out of, there's something really coming into fruition for a lot of us. And that it may not be necessarily the actualization of the full dream or goal or what we're trying to build, but I feel like there is a pivotal shift or movement that's happening this month. There's some kind of transition. And the words that I kept hearing for you, Sagittarius, was like a shift in reality. So I feel like something is going to really move in your 3D world. So whether that's like a new job or like a new place to live or just some kind of roadblock being cleared. And it's going to feel like a relief. It's going to feel like something kind of coming through. So if you feel like things have been stagnant, blocked, going really slow, I feel like there's going to be certain changes that's going to happen pretty quickly. I feel like October, there's a lot that's going to happen in such a short period of time as well. That's another energy that I'm picking up on for this month. It's very active. It's a very active month in a good way, but I feel like it's just a lot kind of happening at once for everyone pretty much so far. At least that's what I've seen. But let's see what we have coming up here for you this month in October, Sagittarius. So beautiful. Okay, healing. I feel like we're healing something. What are we? It's like an opening that's kind of happening here. The Sun card. What do we need to know about this? The Sun. Really embracing yourself, standing in your power. Wow, I love this. The Ten of Swords. Okay. I feel like you're ready to close some kind of chapter in your life that has run its course. It's no longer, there's some kind of pattern, some kind of something in your life that's been there for a long time. And it can't go any farther than as far as it's gone. So there is like this U-turn because we hit a dead end. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. It's like this is like the point where it's just, there's no more left on this specific path. And there's got to be some kind of transition. There's got to be some kind of movement in some direction because it's not possible to go further on this route, but it's a very welcome change is what I'm hearing here. It's the foundation here for Sagittarius this month. King of Cups. Okay. Past. It's past energy. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Wow, look at that. Past energy, 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Cups. I feel like you're coming from a difficult period. I feel like this is in your past, but there might have been some kind of loss, some kind of either a loss of a job opportunity, loss of energy. There's like this sadness and loss that we're coming from. This is in your past position though. So this is something that we're leaving behind. This is an energy that we're moving out of. We'll look deeper into that. It's in the near future here for Sagittarius for October. So I am hearing, this is really interesting because this doesn't really come up very often for me, because I feel like those who watch my videos are on a very specific path. And so I feel like a lot of times the messages obviously they're not going to resonate with everybody, but they're showing me how there is this energy here. And so for some, I feel like it's a choice that some are going to make and then some are not. This is really interesting, this image that they're showing me. It's kind of like there is going to be this divide based off of how people choose to move from this energy. So, and that's going to become really obvious. So you may even find, for example, it's like if you experience some kind of loss in your past, it's like for some, they're going to make the conscious choice to heal, to tend to their wounds, to move forward, to kind of create something new, to manifest something new, because they're recognizing the spiritual lesson behind whatever it is that they were experiencing. But for others, I'm kind of sensing that they may choose to kind of sit in this energy, even though they don't have to. And you may see that in your life. So you may see how some maybe like friends or acquaintances, or just in general out in the world, you may see kind of like this divide of those who choose to stay in a certain energy and those who choose to grow out of it. That's a really interesting message that came up. Yeah. So this is almost kind of like saying there's a choice here about this, and you may kind of notice that in others, like the people around you. But there is a new beginning here. It's like you are allowing whatever to fall away, anything that's not serving you, anything that's old to fall away. And then you're moving into creating something new, creating fresh new energy, a new path for yourself. Hopes, dreams. Interesting. They want me to pull out a hopes, dreams, and desires card. Okay, interesting. That's a really interesting. I never pull out a hopes, dreams, and desire card there, but how are we feeling this month in Sagittarius? How is Sagittarius feeling this month for October? I'm hearing very peaceful and grounded, actually very much in the moment, very much in the flow, just kind of paying attention to the signs and your intuition here. 10 of Cups, beautiful, feeling very fulfilled. Focusing on your fulfillment is what I'm hearing here with the 10 of Cups, like having that positive mindset, only focusing on the things that you wish for your reality to be and to look like. You're aligning yourself with the things that you want to see exist in your reality, which is interesting because then I'm being drawn back to that message of a shift in reality. So there's like this paradigm shift, which is interesting. Okay. Environment. What's around Sagittarius this month? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Offers of commitment, maybe working very hard on something and really dedicating your energy. I see you working very hard towards a project, maybe like a dream, a goal, a career, a business, an enterprise. Something you want to see really come. You're taking something to the next level as well, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing growth here with the Knight of Pentacles. There's something that you're already working on, something that you're already building, is you're taking it to the next level. You're kind of adding that next layer, or you're taking that next step. So I see that here for you. Very focused on that. Okay, final outcome here for Sagittarius. What is the final outcome? Interesting. Okay, 3 of Swords. All right. And we have the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Victory, celebration. I'm kind of feeling like this sense of freedom, this sense of liberation, finally breaking free from something that has had its hold over you for a really long time. Could be this. It's interesting because we have the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. So these energies are a bit heavier. They're heavier energies, but I feel like there's something about that. Oh, and then the 10 of Swords, of course, too. So I feel like you're coming out of some heavier energies that have been difficult to kind of takes time to kind of lift those layers of disappointment, grief, loss, heartbreak. So let's look into this because this is interesting. So we have the 10 of Swords and the Sun. So healing, this is healing. Whatever this was, you're transitioning into a place of healing, letting go, releasing, and I feel like you're going to feel lighter and lighter and lighter. You are being guided to really tap into your spirituality this month, especially with this Hermit card sitting on top of your reading here as a theme. This is a time where you're going to turn to your spirituality to help you ascend to the next level, to heal from things that could be pulling you down in terms of energy, releasing old patterns, old cycles, or even people. I feel like some of you may be really letting go of people. Yeah, really stepping out of that that energy. What do we need to know about this? 10 of Swords and the Sun. I feel like there's something here where you are going to tap into your purpose, or a sense of purpose, or tapping into a potential. Maybe a potential that you didn't know you had. It's like you're going to see yourself in a different light. And that perspective shift is going to come from healing from something, or having to come out of some kind of difficult period in your life here. It's like something you've never seen before in yourself. So 10 of Swords and the Sun. What do I need to know about this? Some kind of realization I feel like is happening with the Sun card. Wow, look at that. We have the High Priestess. So really stepping into your spirituality, looking deeper into a situation, looking deeper into some kind of truth. You are discovering a truth about yourself. And this is a truth that it's almost like you're almost going to feel like, I think once you discover this truth, I feel like for some of you, the thought you'll have is, I think I always subconsciously knew this, but now it's becoming conscious. So what has been unconscious is becoming conscious this month for you. There's something deep within you that is coming to light. And I feel like that's what the Sun card is. As you heal from something, it's really bringing out a deep truth about yourself. What is this truth about, Sagittarius? What is this about? Can we have any more insight about this? What is this wisdom, this insight, this spiritual insight that Sagittarius is discovering this month? And I also feel like this truth is also going to help you to bring closure to a very painful experience or a stage in your life. Two of Pentacles. Interesting. A change in stability with an Emperor. I feel like this Emperor is someone else. I feel like there might have been some kind of foundational change with an Emperor in your life. So this could be a father figure. This could be, I'm hearing husband. This could be anyone in your life where we may have built some kind of strong foundation with, but that shifted and that changed. So I feel like, and then I'm also hearing that some of you may be stepping into your Emperor energy. This some kind of experience is pushing you into stepping into your Emperor energy. So taking charge, taking leadership of something. And it's creating a flux or a change in your foundation, in your physical world. A lot of times the Two of Pentacles is all about moving, location change, that kind of thing. But it's really kind of asking you to step into like this leadership energy. Interesting. Okay. Okay, the Hermit. So what do we need to know about the Hermit here? So yeah, really doing some deep reflection. There's going to be a lot of insights, a lot of this, a lot of things coming to light for you this month. This is a very deep spiritual month for you, Sagittarius. What do we need to know about this? The Nine of Cups. Oh, interesting. This is so interesting. I feel like there's so many things that have been hidden that are coming to light this month for you. So this is not only maybe the people that you're around, you're kind of seeing in a different light, but I feel like this month, as you do some kind of deep spiritual work, you're going to be discovering some hidden desires, wishes that you've always wanted, but you may have kept from yourself. You may have hidden from yourself. And as you're looking deeper, it's like you're realizing what it is that you really want, or what it is that you're really desiring, what you really want to go after, what you really want to work towards. What are your wishes? What are your fulfillment? How do you see your life? What is it that you really want? And where have we been kind of holding ourselves back a little bit? Especially with that Seven of Swords, it's like withholding. I feel like this is like withholding from ourselves, like not allowing ourselves to fully have something, and also discovering why we may have held back on something, why we haven't been, or why we couldn't fully allow ourselves to embrace a desire or a dream or a wish, something that we really, really want. So there's a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth coming to the surface, and there's a lot of things that have been unconscious that are going to be made conscious for you this month. And this is going to give you really clear direction of where you want to go, and also how you want to navigate a certain change in your life, because I feel like something that you're creating for your life that you really desire and that you really want, that's going to lead you to a deep sense of fulfillment and happiness, is going to require you to let certain things go, or it's going to require you to make some kind of changes in your life that may be something that we would normally avoid wanting to do. But I feel like it's going to be worth it to you, because you're going to really get in touch with yourself, and you're really going to get to know yourself on a deeper level this month and discover what it is that you're really wanting. I think you might even be surprised. You might be surprised with what comes up. Okay, Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. I have a clarifying card about this. What is this about for Sagittarius? Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I feel like there's something that we wanted that we were denied, is what I'm hearing with the Five of Pentacles, like something that we wished for but didn't receive. Like maybe not selected or not chosen for something. There may be a sense of feeling of like rejection here. What is this about? Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles for Sagittarius. And I feel like this is something from the distant past. I feel like this is something that happened a long time ago, actually. And there are these, in some ways, I feel like you're kind of looking at how there might still be some kind of attachment or cord to that specific event or that specific kind of situation, maybe even like a relationship. And I feel like you're kind of looking at it and recognizing how maybe there's a part of me that hasn't let this go. Like maybe I'm, again, unconsciously still holding on to this, and now I'm realizing that I'm holding on to this. And so that's maybe what I'm needing to release and let go now. I feel like maybe some of you may be looking into that. Like that's a realization that you're having. Not going to resonate for everyone. But that may be something that you're looking at, like something. I feel like there's maybe even something that happened in childhood, perhaps. Like it feels like it happened in a long time ago. It doesn't really feel like something that happened recently, actually. I mean, it could be, but it kind of feels like a while ago. Five of Pentacles and Five of Cups. What does Sagittarius need to know about this? Yeah, see, look, we're transforming that because it's taking up space, it's taking up room, and there's this journey that we're going on with releasing something where it was a painful experience of feeling like we don't belong, or I feel like there's this sense of rejected from something or not chosen for something. And that wound has been kind of creating a certain type of energy, like It's like there's these cords of attachments, like that's clearing. It's almost like that karma is clearing. And we're going through a transformation through that. We're ready to let that go. We're ready to release that story. And then we have the King of Cups here at the bottom of in your foundation. So this is getting in touch with a vulnerable side to you. This is about getting in touch with that. This is about having a connection with your emotions, having a connection with what you truly love, and allowing yourself to pursue those things. This is really beautiful because of the King of Cups and that Emperor energy. It's like we have this strong masculine energy, and that applies whether we're male or female. It's more about taking action. It's more about stepping into a leadership position of how we're going to make certain changes or act upon the things that we're dreaming up for ourselves. And the beautiful thing about this King of Cups energy being here is that it's coming from a place of almost like a place of surrendering to our heart. So if we have in the past kind of felt a bit like we've had a wall up or we've been guarding our heart, I feel like this month there's something that we're softening to. And from that place of vulnerability and softness, we're allowing ourselves to pursue and go after certain things that we may have shied away from or walked away from out of fear or, that fear of vulnerability. And now we're allowing ourselves to fully open up to what we truly want. What do I need to know about the King of Cups? Yeah, the Hermit. Interesting, because you have the Hermit here and the Hermit here. So I feel like there's a King of Cups energy here that has been in a state of deep, like this deep inner reflection and really getting in touch, getting in tune with their heart space. Like, what is it that they really want? Maybe spending a lot of time alone, spending a lot of time in silence. Needing space from others to know about this. Yeah, the Magician. This is beautiful because you have the Magician, then we have the Magician again in your near future. So it's like figuring out how to manifest. And it's interesting because I feel like this King of Cups, as they're spending time in their as this King of Cups is spending time with themselves, trying to find these answers, they are getting in touch with what they want to manifest, what they want to create. And it's like they have their eyes set on something. What are we manifesting here? Actually, let me get into this one here. What are we manifesting with this Magician? Because this is coming up in the near future. And that's interesting because the Magician came up twice. And I really feel like this month is all about things really coming into fruition, things manifesting, something showing up in our physical world from what we've been working towards, where we've been putting our energy. So some kind of tangible sign that the Hierophant. What we've been working on is working. Daughter of Wands. Passion, being led down a passionate path. So some of you may be really called to some kind of mission, some kind of purpose, feeling really guided and led by your passion. A lot of your putting your creativity or finding like a creative solution to some kind of change, to creating something, bringing something to life. And you're following your higher knowledge. It's like you're channeling the answers. You are tuning in and you're listening to your intuition and how to navigate and how to go about some kind of shift. So it's almost like you're not even really, it's not that you're not being logical or practical, but I feel like you feel like your intuition is leading you down a certain path and you're following that. And I feel like you're being led to something that's going to actually really spark a lot of passion and creativity within you. It's going to awaken. For some of you, it's going to awaken something in you. Yeah, healing, balance, patience as well. Something, it's requiring patience from you, but it is balancing out. It is leveling out. Just keep going with it. Don't stop or give up, because it will build, it'll grow. You'll get there. It's like you're getting there, day by day. There's something balancing here. Okay, 10 of Cups. I need to know about the 10 of Cups. So focusing on what it is that you really want, your happiness, your joy. This can also be a relationship, like a harmonious relationship. Really also having this sense of satisfaction with where you are in your life right now and how far you've come. So really acknowledging that and feeling a sense of pride, feeling a sense of accomplishment here. And I feel like there is some kind of collaboration that's going to come in here. It could also be friendships as well, but you're working together with someone or maybe like a group of people. And I feel like it's going to be a very harmonious kind of relationship. It's going to be something where there is a lot of equal give and take. It's very balanced, and it has this room and potential for abundant growth. So 10 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. I feel like there's some kind of opportunity coming in here for some of you, going where you are honored, where you are appreciated. It's like someone has their eye on you, someone who has a good sense of, so if this is for work, or let's say you're an artist, it's like someone who has that eye, who can spot talent, that can spot like potential or a certain gift and wants to work with you and gives you some kind of opportunity, gives you some kind of foot in the door in something. If this is a relationship, then this is someone who has a Father of Swords energy, who could have their eye on you and seeing you as someone who they see as their potential happiness, someone that they can settle down with in the long run, for the long term, someone that wants to work with you in building towards that kind of relationship. What do we need to know about this Father of Swords? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this feels actually more work related. I know we have the 10 of Cups, but it feels like work related, which is really interesting. I feel like there's something coming in here for you that's going to give you more freedom in terms of your finances, in terms of your resources, because the 9 of Pentacles is all about having your own source of resources that you don't really feel like you need to depend on anything outside of yourself. So it's something you're building for yourself. It's like that financial independence. And I feel like there's someone that is going to give you some kind of opportunity to work or collaborate on something, and it's going to give you some form of financial support, material support that is going to help you towards your new beginning or something that you've been wanting for a very long time here, actually. And I feel like you're also really coming into union and harmony with some desire that you may have had for a long time, but it may have been something, I feel like if there is something that you've wanted for a long time, it could have been something that we may have always wanted, but maybe kind of pushed to the side thinking, but it's never really going to happen kind of thing. But I feel like there is something now you're really getting in touch with and looking at, and you're like, why did I think that I couldn't have that? I think I can, and I'm going to work towards it. And I feel like you're shifting into that kind of thinking, and that's what's drawing it closer to you. So there is something coming in here for you, or you're on your way, whatever it is that you're doing, it is attracting some kind of partnership or someone, noticing something in you, acknowledging something in you that is going to give you the opportunity that you deserve in order to help you get to where you want to go. next. And I feel like it has something to do with your independence, living in a place of it feels very safe and secure. Like you don't have to worry about, where your money is going to come from or your finances, or, having that sense of security is going to be really nice. And I feel like it's going to make you very happy here with the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Very beautiful. Let's look into and then we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So again, something about going to the next level. Maybe making some kind of commitment in terms of work or signing contracts. I feel like this is all about growth with that Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's something you don't see coming. With that Moon card, it's something, because you may feel like I'm working towards all of this, but I don't see it coming, but there is something coming. And I'm being drawn to the Temperance again for some reason, but I feel like it's because you're healing through something. And as you heal certain blockages and wounds, it's like attracting opportunities. It's like there are all these doors that haven't been opened yet, but they will. So keep that faith and keep that positive mindset, because I feel like there is so much more coming for you than you may realize. What's coming towards Sagittarius here in a moment? Yeah, look at that. It's like an offer of commitment, an offer of a new beginning, getting to start over again, getting to build something for yourself. Again, I'm really feeling like this independent energy. So maybe some of you are wanting like break away from something that you have been a part of for quite some time and wanting to do something on your own, wanting to build something on your own. I feel like I keep getting that energy, like wanting to just do something really, oh, look at that. And there's so much happiness. Like it's like you're really getting in touch with what you're wanting. You're getting really in touch with what is going to make you happy and what you want to commit yourself to. And I feel like you're letting go of anything that just hasn't worked out for you in the past. And you're recognizing how much still holding on to something, knowing that it's not working or that it's not really going in the direction that we wanted, is really weighing you down possibly. So I feel like you're really releasing and letting go of, anything that just it just kind of takes up this space, and you're releasing that, really letting go. 2 of Swords. This is hopes, dreams, and desires. Interesting. So these fell in reverse. The Mother of Wands and the 5 of Swords. 2 of Swords. I feel like this isn't your hopes, dreams, and desires. I feel like some of you could be setting really strong boundaries around an energy that, if I could just pick one word, maybe say controlling, with that Mother of Wands energy. Someone that this is really interesting. It's like someone that kind of holds on to things at all costs, even if it's toxic, because that 5 of Swords in reverse is not always really the best of energies, and neither is the Mother of Wands in reverse. So it's kind of like there may be someone in your environment, someone that you work with, someone maybe in your family, someone that you're connected to, and you're really desiring to set up those strong boundaries because we have that 2 of Swords. So someone who wants to kind of control some kind of situation, perhaps wants to control you. And I kind of feel like, especially with that 5 of Swords, it's almost like someone who does it in a toxic way. I don't know if there is a non-toxic way to controlling other people. I mean, I think that's just, it's like someone who is not really in touch with themselves. They are attached to everything in their physical world, and they try to hold on to it at all costs, even if it comes to like the detriment of themselves and other people, and they don't really recognize or see that. And I feel like you're seeing that, because I feel like that's something that may have been elusive, like something that we didn't realize was happening around us. And now we have this desire to kind of break away from those attachments, break away from that deceptive energy because of this Five of Swords in reverse. So we're recognizing and we're seeing how there may have been this Mother of Wands energy in reverse. It's like having the truth of who they are and wanting to break that cord, wanting to break that attachment. Let me pick one more here. What else does Sagittarius need to know? But that Mother of Wands is not you. It's definitely someone around you. And I kind of feel like you have this Two of Swords kind of approach right now with this individual, because it's like you're trying to break away or break free from that energy. I need to know about this. Mother of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. What does Sagittarius need to know about that this month? But look at that. This is victory, freedom. So freedom from this energy, freedom from the complexity. Feels like it feels like whatever situation this was with this individual, might have felt very tangled, like very complicated. Lot of is it like very complex? It could be that there's like multiple people involved, lots of opinions, lots of just like a long history, or like a lot of things to sort through. But there is this desire to be free, to fly free, which is why I was probably picking up on feeling very independent, because you have a lot of cards like that, like wanting to go off on your own, wanting to build your own thing, wanting to be free. So I feel like your main objective here for some of you is to really be free from maybe certain energies that you've been around for some time, to be liberated from that. Interesting. Okay. So then we have the Three of Swords here at the top of the final outcome. So what do we need to know about this? The Three of Swords for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about the Three of Swords here this month? Wow, look at that. 10 of Wands. So I feel like this is something, again, we have two tens. We have 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. And I feel like this has been the ending of having to carry something like a heaviness, that heaviness of heartbreak. You're putting down a lot of heavy energy this month. It's like you're purging out a lot of this energy that's no longer resonating with you, actually, because you're healing and your frequency is going up. So a lot of these lower frequencies are, look at that. I love that this card came out. You have so much balance coming in here. Justice, clarity, truth. I feel like there's something about this Justice. What do we need to know about this Justice card? There's some kind of truth being revealed. What is this truth that's being revealed? Wow. The World. End of a cycle. But what is the cycle, though? The Justice in the World. There's some kind of lesson. Here. We have the Six of Swords. I feel like there's some kind of situation that it's like almost had like this major spiritual lesson, that we're finally coming into this clarity about what it was there to teach us, what we needed to learn from that. And that awareness that you're coming into is helping you to close up the chapter. So your awareness is helping you to also navigate how you want to take your exit out of some kind of cycle. You're pulling yourself out of some kind of cycle. It's like, you know that this is a cycle that needs to end for me because it's no longer sustainable in the way that I'm transforming. So what a way that's happening is seeing the truth in other people, seeing the truth in a situation. Your perspective, your mindset is shifting. Your eyes are becoming more aware and open towards some kind of cycle that's been present in your life. And I feel like it's been something that has been unconscious, but now it's being made conscious. And that awareness and that consciousness is helping you to know in what direction you are desiring to move in now. It's also helping you get in touch with what you really want. Because that Six of Swords is all about leaving chaos behind. This is like a transition. This is like a transition period for you this month. There is some kind of physical movement I feel like is going to happen for you this month. Maybe some of you are moving out of some kind of living situation, or you're moving jobs, or you're moving like states or country or whatever it is. It's like you're really wanting peace. You're wanting peace and harmony. And it's like you're taking that step towards that. So again, it may not be like the end goal, but it's a really, really positive step in the right direction. And once you kind of move into that new place, location, wherever you are, it's going to I'm seeing like someone's mind just clear. Yeah, all this fog is going to lift. If you kind of feel like there's that heaviness, it's really lifting. And there might be kind of like a recovery period happening after this as well. So you may like move somewhere and need some time for recovery, rest, rejuvenation, but it'll feel very healing. So it's not going to feel like this arduous process or task. It's just going to be very rejuvenating for you. Maybe some of you are going on vacation as well, something like that. But yeah, I'll leave that part there. But you are definitely in a place of transition this month, but it's going to be what you've been asking for, what you've been wanting. And we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So this is news. This is news coming in. This is some kind of wish being granted, or some kind of assistance that's coming in for you to help you with the Ten of Swords. So this is some kind of messenger that's coming towards you, and it's going to be exactly what you need to hear, or some kind of communication that's going to come in here for you, that's going to help you with making some kind of decision, choosing something. It's going to kind of spark like an epiphany inside. You're going to realize something when you hear some kind of message, or someone comes and gives you some kind of message. So this is like news delivered this month. So hearing from someone this month, that's going to be very valuable. Okay, let's go into some oracle cards. What's a challenge for Sagittarius this month in October? Yeah, courage. Courage to change a situation that has been established for a long time. I feel like you're kind of uprooting some things that have been just there, almost like an institution that you're changing. And you are really, and that takes time, things that have been in place for a while. It takes time to kind of shift out of that. But again, there's also this feeling of like there's no choice but to shift, because there's like this dead end. It's either you got to change course. You can't go any further. The road doesn't go any further than this. In some kind of situation that you've been in. What's something positive here, or something Sagittarius can look forward to this month? Yeah, action. See, that was the energy I was picking up on with the Emperor and the King of Cups, where there's going to be something where it's going to allow you, it's going to, like a door is going to open. So the action card, when this card comes up, usually signifies that there's some kind of change that's brewing, that's in the process of coming towards you. So be ready for some kind of, physical change, some kind of offer where you have to like fly somewhere, move somewhere, relocate, that kind of thing. But I'm not seeing it in a negative light. I'm seeing it being very positive. It's going to be something that you're really, looking for. It's been something you've been asking for, something that you've been looking forward to. It's just it just feels big though. Like it feels like something that has been a long time coming, and now it's actually happening. It's becoming more real. I feel like a lot of these things that we've been dreaming up, visualizing, manifesting, sometimes we get just kind of attached to the dream and we forget that it can also be made real. And I feel like there's something happening this month where something is being made real and all of a sudden everything becomes really real. That's the best way I can describe it. Let's pick one more. What else is coming up here for Sagittarius this month? I'm hearing the clouds are parting. So again, that's like that fog that's like lifting. So the clouds are parting. Wow. Oh, look at that. Pleasure. Yeah. Like I really see someone just like moving into a new place and just having it be so peaceful and so calm and so healing and really enjoying their time there. Even if you're just by yourself, it's like you're really enjoying, it's like you're soaking it all in. So, and that it's going to feel very replenishing and very rejuvenating. It's like and this is just the beginning is what I'm hearing. Like this is the beginning of a new journey for you into a deep sense of peace and satisfaction after coming from a lot of chaos and a lot of upheaval. You're entering into a period in your life where it's going to feel satisfying on a soul level. So that's definitely something you can look forward to, which is so beautiful. And I feel like it's been so well deserved and something that you've been working really hard towards. Believe that it can happen for you. It doesn't have to just stay a dream. It can happen for you. Okay. Guidance message for Sagittarius this month. Guidance, advice. Yeah, I love this. Look at that. I love this card. So this intention card is all about, the intentions that you have set, the things that you have planted. That egg is ready to crack. It's ready to hatch. It's ready to open. Something is new, is ready to be born. And that's what this card signifies. It's with the intentions, the dreams, the visualizations, the vision boards, the scripting, whatever it is that you do to kind of maneuver your energy towards what it is that you want. It's really coming into, it's like that dream is fulfilling for you. There's a wish being granted. There's a wish being granted. Okay. Let's pick a self-care and we'll close your reading. How can Sagittarius take care of themselves this month? Yeah, I love that because this reminds me of that magician energy that showed up twice here for you. So my creative power, as I invest in my own creative potential, I experience my female creative genius. And that doesn't just mean that, this is not about female, male. This is not about gender. It's more about that channeling from that creative space, from that feminine space within you. And I feel like that's what you're really tapping into, that power. You are going to maybe even be surprised at what kind of shows up, what kind of blooms in your garden. There may be even some seeds that you forgot you planted, and you may have just kind of thrown the seeds there. And this is obviously a metaphor, but you could have just thrown the seeds there. And then, you look outside and there's all these like unique flowers or something that starts to bloom and you totally forgot you planted that. So I kind of feel like there's that kind of vibe. And there might be even some things that come into your reality that you may have in some way planted that intention without realizing it. So something that you may have said when you were a kid, or something that you used to say all the time when you were younger or in the past. And maybe it was even something that you said in passing, like not really realizing how much of those things that we're speaking are starting to actually show up in our world. So I feel like there's some kind of dream, something very specific that is going to show up for you. And some of you may even like look at it and be like, oh, I can't believe this is actually happening. I asked for this so long ago and I completely forgot about it. But now it's actually happening. This is really cool. So there's like a wish being granted for you this month, which is really, really awesome. I love this energy here for you. There's something really cool brewing. And I feel like it's going to just pick up speed as the months go on. I feel like 23 may be a really interesting year for you. But I feel like starting now. I feel like these next 3 months are going to be very unique compared to the rest of the year. I just have this vibe about that. So I'll be excited to see what kind of happens the rest of the year. But very beautiful, Sagittarius. I think that this is a long time coming, whatever's coming in here for you, and it's well deserved. So very beautiful. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to comment below as well. I love to hear from you guys and love to, see what you're all up to and how all these energies are kind of affecting all of us. It affects us all in different ways, but we're all in this together. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Sagittarius.